all the way across China that uses these, jabbing, striking and slashing. In this video I'm going to be talking all about the tiger hook swords that we have for sale at Enso Martial Arts. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the history and maybe how they came about and were made in this pretty crazy shape. I'm going to be talking about which styles use them, why you'd want to train with these, and at the end I'm going to put together a short montage of people training with the hook swords. Hi, my name's Doug Swift. I've been doing martial arts for the past 33 years and I've been the owner of Enso Martial Arts for the past 16 years. If you're liking this video, click the little icon in the bottom right hand corner, subscribe to this channel and get all the latest videos and updates from Enso Martial Arts. So let's get into this video and learn all about the tiger hook swords we have for sale at Enso Martial Arts. So these hook swords are a real showstopper. They look absolutely crazy, completely bonkers, not really like anything else that exists in the Kung Fu world. If you've seen our previous videos, you would have seen them up here above all the sticks and the long weapons. Really different weapon, really unique, really super interesting design, and loads of features packed into one weapon or a pair of weapons. So just looking at the history of these, they've actually got a bit of a sort of unsure history about how they came about. Having googled it and sort of looked into it a little bit, there doesn't seem to be any records of these being in military lists for wars. So it seems like they're much more of a personal weapon, so something individuals would have on themselves. Also, to get something made like this, so out of hardened steel, battle ready fighting steel, would be incredibly expensive. It would be an unbelievable undertaking to make something like this, in terms of having a full spike on the bottom, in terms of connecting the crescent moons for the guard of the hand, to be able to have a fully beveled, sharp both sides with the hooks that are strong enough to cope with being hit against people or things or whatever. So it seems like these came about not that long ago, maybe 200 years ago, maybe a bit earlier, but somewhere like that. And they were designed for individuals basically to look imposing. Now, through the kind of the antique records or the old ones that have been dug up, there's not a huge amount that have been sharpened, so they're a very rare weapon anyway, but they're not sharpened that much, so it seems much more like a ceremonial weapon or something that people would carry just to look very imposing. So for me, this sounds like it'll be personal protection, bodyguards. That's the type of people that are going to be using these to look very scary. Now, you do find sharpened ones, but yeah, like I said, to be able to get a fully sharpened, fully combat ready version of these would cost an absolute fortune. So you'd have to be a very well paid bodyguard, or you know, it would be a ceremonial item that was gifted to someone of very high importance. These are mainly known for being used by Shaolin monks, so the Shaolin Kung Fu styles. Now, that's where you tend to see them. You go out to China, you see the demos, and you do see people using these. It's very flashy. Sometimes they have flags on the end of them. Spin them around. You can hook the two ends and spin the whole thing round. There's loads you can do with these, very flashy, but there are other styles that use them. Apparently 7-star Mantis uses these in their styles, and also the southern Choy Li Fut uses these. So they are spread across China. So there's that's almost 3 different points all the way across China that uses these. So they spread far and wide across the styles, but yeah, those 3 styles are known for using the hook swords. So all these hook swords priced at under £100, made of battle ready steel with full bevels, fully sharpened? No, they're not like that at all. A lot of the Shaolin weapons that you get nowadays are made out of a single piece of steel. Now, this is purely for cost. I mean, you could argue it's for weight as well, so you can obviously spin things much faster, but I think if you were going to make a battle ready version of these, it would be so expensive no one would ever buy it. So they are made out of a single bit of steel, but they still have all the features that you expect from hook swords. So obviously you get the hand wrap for your hand, and then you get the guard, the crescent moon, which would guard your hand. Also, I believe this also would have been sharpened, so you could use it for jabbing, maybe a bit of locking, as well as protecting your hand. It has the spike on the end, so again, this would have been a full rounded spike, but now it's just there. Again, this would have been used for jabbing, striking and slashing. And then you've got the big feature on the hook swords, the long sword. This would have been a double beveled, and then with the hook on the end. Now these do actually taper down to a point, so they are thinner on the end, so you do get a bit of flex. Nothing like the wushu straight swords or the flexible broadswords, but you do get a little bit of flex. So they do spin around a bit, but you're not going to get like the snap out of them from thrusting them out, but they do wibble just a little bit. Just having a look at the dimensions, I will put all of the dimensions of these on the website, but I'll just give you a few now, just so you've got a basic idea of what you're going to be buying. So just looking at the length of these come in around 39 inches, or 98 centimeters. Just do the blade length, so that's 25.5 inches, or 65 centimeters. Like I said, I'll give you all the dimensions, and on these there's probably going to be a few. So having a look at the weight, I'll do the individual weight of one of the hook swords. These weigh in at just over 500 grams, a kilo for the pair. At Enso Martial Arts we have quite a wide range of kung fu weapons, especially the Shaolin weapons. So as well as the hook swords, we also have the deer horn knives, the flexible wushu broadsword, and the flexible wushu straight sword. We sell the white waxwood kung fu staffs and the waxwood kung fu spears, and we also have a whole range of other kung fu weapons, so many to name. But check out our website, I'll put some links in the description, but yeah, have a look at our website for the whole range of weapons that we do here at Enso. So as promised at the beginning of the video, here is a short montage of people training with the tiger hook swords. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it was useful. I hope you learned loads about the hook swords that we have for sale. Remember, if you like this video, click the little icon, subscribe to this channel, and get all the latest videos from Enso Martial Arts. Thanks very much, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.